Hi guys, welcome back to StarCat70 Plays Elite Dangerous. Today we're going to do a little bit of the beta before the beta is over of Elite Dangerous Fleet Carriers update. I don't think I'll get to own one even in the beta test, but I could visit one. That's probably all. The last time I was playing the Fleet Carriers beta, it didn't go very well. I mean, there wasn't much to do for me because I don't have 5 billion credits. I think that some changes have been made since that first release of the beta, and I still can't own one even to test because I still don't have 5 billion credits. Now, I think I'm okay with that. I'm okay with a fleet carrier costing that much because I think it's sort of like how I had to work really hard to get the Anaconda. I think you have to make a little effort for that. Have somebody help you out, even. Because I had a lot of help getting the Anaconda. But, yeah, I still kind of earned it. I still traveled to Sagittarius A-Star to make enough money to buy the thing. I think it's just a rite of passage. That's one of the cool things about the game, though, is that you can make little goals. Like right now I have a goal to get to Earth, to the system where Earth is in Sol, and that's a huge goal. It's going to take me a long time to achieve that. There's lots to do in the game. You can make goals like that, and it will take a while to accomplish it. It's not like one of those games where you complete a bunch of stuff and then you're done. I like to keep playing and maybe discovering new things that I haven't yet discovered.
Sir, the ship is yours.
Thank you. We don't need to hear you singing right now. Okay, here's the question. Other than the obvious questions of the day. Where did we just... Oh, who do you think you are? Okay, let's just go. Okay, that's still the same. That's good news. Engage hyperspace.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that.
Oh, we're still in mass lock. I wasn't paying attention.
Interstellar travel mode engaged.
Launch successful. Goodbye.
Jumping to next system.
I don't know what other changes I should be looking for. So far, I think most of the things are working better than they did the last time. Yeah, if I notice anything different. I don't do enough anyway to test it in too much detail. But, you know, certainly won't be doing enough with a fleet carrier to be testing it properly. They can't have one. They don't get to have one. Look at all of those. Now, this is what I was talking about. See, all of those are fleet carriers, and we are in the system. There's a space bar. Ooh, somebody's calling. There's a space bar. That's cool. All right, let's look at the system map and I'll show you. Okay, here we go. Look at all the fleet carriers. That's cool. Okay, this is for any of you who haven't tried the beta yet. Here we go. This is what it looks like in these systems that sell them. And I guess you purchase it here from the starport. I'm not really sure how that works. Let's go see. This must be the place that I was last time. It looks like it. Okay, so let's go and see what that's like. And after we check at the station and see what we can do, we can maybe land on one of these. Maybe that one, the space bar. That might be fun. Close panel. Let's go. It's going to take us a while because that's over there. Now, that just shows me, though, that you can have quite a few fleet carriers in a system. Yeah, I just want to see what has changed since the last time. And I probably won't even remember because I didn't spend that much time in the game before. I did record it, but unfortunately, I neglected to record the audio of the game itself. And it's just me talking about stuff that has already changed. Hopefully we'll learn something from this. I don't keep up with all the details about fleet carriers like some people are because I can't afford one anyway. And I'm hoping that things will change for the better as people try them out. I know there's going to be some costs involved, and that seems natural. And if you want it to be realistic, that would happen. Although I almost feel like there should be, like, you know, a boneyard for ships that if you can no longer afford them or whatever. I almost feel like there should be something like that. Now, I understand they can't just have a lot of instances of ships in a game, in, you know, just all these dead ships in the game. I get it. I do understand that. But it seems like there might be a way to just, you don't have it there all the time. It's just the option to go back and get it is there should it get decommissioned. That it will always be an option for you to get it back. That specific ship, especially if you put any upgrades on it. Wouldn't that be awful if you lose it just because you didn't upkeep the way you should have? This is really going fast. Why? Okay. I thought it was going to shoot past our station, but it didn't. It just almost hit the planet. That's all. That's my fault. It's because I'm not paying attention. What's new? What is new? I get distracted by things like that. Over to the left. Disengage.
Drive deactivated.
So another thing that I'm testing out while I'm doing this is just to see how well the VoicePack is keeping up with this. See that right there? There she is, Tigress in the Stygian purple paint job. Okay, thank you. I really wish they would put people in there. You don't have to make a move, just give them a silhouette, something. Alright, let's see what kind of services we have here. It's not working. Uh-oh. Okay, that could be a problem. Does anything work? No. Hold on. Let's do this. Maybe if we do this, it'll fix it. I hope I get arcs just for trying this out, but who knows. Okay, it works now. Okay, I'm not sure how this works. Who do you purchase one from? Oh, there it is. My bad. And there it is, folks. There we are. We can't afford it. But here's some information about it. 500 light year jump range. You have 4 small landing pads, 4 medium landing pads, and 8 large. And it costs 5 billion credits. And clearly I do not have enough. Close, but no, definitely not. Okay, let's see, what else do we need to know? Fleet carriers are massive ships fitted with multiple hangar bays, functioning as a mobile base of operations. Services offered by a fleet carrier can be fully customized by the carrier's owner. This includes the traded commodity types, available outfitting modules, and the contents of a shipyard. I really like that. Manufactured by the Brewer Corporation, these remarkable craft offer significant advantages in all professions. Unlike single-pilot vessels, carriers require a dedicated budget to cover weekly expenses. A unique interface allows owners to easily manage their fleet carrier, covering all aspects of operation from a single screen. Okay, how to purchase. They're available for purchase in any system with a carrier construction dock. In the galaxy map, these systems can be located using the fleet carrier vendor filter. Okay, that would have been useful a moment ago. While docked at the designated starport within these systems, a fleet carrier vendor will be listed in the contact section of the starport services interface. Selecting this contact will present the option to purchase a fleet carrier. That's right. That's right. Following a successful purchase, new fleet carrier owners will receive an inbox message providing the carrier's location. This location will also be indicated in the system map with the following icon. Let's see what the management is. What has changed since the beginning? Fleet carrier management screen utilizes the carrier software to provide a custom interface. Here, fleet carrier owners can access all administrative tools needed for the smooth operation of their vessel. Okay. You will see the fleet carrier class, name and designation, the carrier's balance, capacity, integrity, fuel, the next scheduled destination. This thing is driving me nuts. That's jumping up and down. Countdown to jump initiation, if applicable, the carrier's current location. Don't like that. Individual functions can be selected from the icons, and so on. Owners have access to far more icons than the guests. Some of the options presented in these tabs are dependent on the installation of a service. Okay, see the carrier services section. Okay, let's see what the summary is. Quick status report. Okay, all of that. Navigation. Location. Tritium reserves and so on. Tritium is also in No Man's Sky. Just side note. Budget. Alright, let's see the balance. Full breakdown of the budget's allocation, so on and so forth. The money situation. Banking. Service tariff. I'm really curious. If you only play in solo mode and you have a fleet carrier, can or will NPCs come to visit your ship? Because I would hate for you to have to be forced into playing open play if you don't like to get ganked. Just, just was thinking of that. Because if it's not going to be the type of carrier that's made to help save you in battle, then I don't know. Okay, commodities trader, and all of that sort of thing. Market management, rare goods. Please note that rare goods cannot be traded on a fleet carrier. What about black market? Can black market goods be on a fleet carrier? What if you want to be one of those fleet carriers that has pirate flags and things like that? Pirate flags. Not flags, but the holographic pirate flag. Carrier services. They offer a variety of services. Oh, that thing is annoying. Carriers must be situated in a system with a carrier construction dock to install or remove services. Okay, all right, got it. Core services. The following services are included as standard on all carriers and will continue to function regardless of a carrier status: bridge crew, commodity trading, tritium depot, optional services, air crews, refuel station, armory, redemption office, outfitting, shipyard, and secure trading. The trade of stolen goods is possible with a fence present on a fleet carrier. Owners who permit such activity should note that a fleet carrier's security rating impacts the difficulty of importing and exporting stolen goods. Additional system authority ships will patrol carriers with higher security ratings. Okay, so stolen goods is a thing. Fleet carriers with an active outfitting facility will offer pilots the chance to upgrade, exchange, and store modules. You can purchase, sell, or exchange ships. Alright, you can also change your fleet carrier's appearance. Now here's the thing. If it ever comes to where you have spent real money on a fleet carrier, only to have it sometime in the future taken away from you, I'm not sure how I feel about that right there. That would be a problem. That would be a problem. I'm presuming that whatever you have purchased for a fleet carrier, if you did use real actual money, would still be available for your next fleet carrier should you be able to acquire one. Because otherwise that's kind of not fair. Movement and fuel. Fleet carriers utilize a capital ship scale frame shift drive. It takes tritium, which is the radioactive isotope of hydrogen. You can mine it in a planetary ice ring. I was in a place just now that had a ring. I wonder if that's where you could get it. You could donate tritium to a carrier, I suppose. So it takes a fleet carrier about 15 minutes to spin up before a jump. Illegal goods. Okay, security and reputation. fleet carriers monitor transgressions that relate to its operation or safety. These include trespassing, blocking landing pads, or jettisoning cargo canisters in the carrier's vicinity. In addition, fleet carriers are authorized to defend themselves with lethal force, so they could blow you up if you come and mess around. System authority ships around a carrier enforce the laws of the governing function. I can't talk. They respond to violations of these laws in the same manner as around a starport. Crimes such as murder, assault, and transporting illegal goods fall under this criteria. So you can't just... It's not like the Wild West. You're still having some rules here, depending on where you are, of course. The legality of commodities is determined by the laws of a system's governing faction. Okay, carrier security training. Superpower aligned with the system's governing faction. There's so much here that I would need to know. I'm spending a lot of time on it, aren't I? Okay, here's the part that freaks a lot of us out. A fleet carrier can be decommissioned for 2 reasons: following a direct request from the owner, or due to the excessive neglect of finances. Now, as we all know, or many of us probably know, in the beginning, you are going to have a massive amount of credits to operate a fleet carrier, even in a week. So if you're not playing the game and your fleet carrier is just sitting there, it's still accruing some debt there. And you could lose your fleet carrier just because, say, you couldn't play for a little while. Well, they changed that. They changed how much it costs to maintain a fleet carrier. So, hopefully, that makes it better. Okay, so you could request a decommission. If you should do so, you get part of its value back. The problem is they depreciate considerably much, so, as you can see. So that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. So if you want to decommission one and you've spent your 5 billion credits and who knows what all else you've put into it, you're gonna lose that money if you wait too long. It might take you 3 months to realize this. You're not cut out to be, a fleet carrier captain. And by then, your carrier has no value, hardly. That's unfortunate. Look at this. This value is further reduced by the carrier's distance from the nearest carrier construction dock. It is recommended that owners submit a decommission request in a fleet carrier vendor system. Okay. Debt-related decommission. Carrier owners are expected to cover all operational costs. Leaving a carrier's crew stranded with no wages on an unmaintained vessel is considered grounds for forcibly removing that carrier from service. Fair enough, I suppose. The budget screen of the fleet carrier management interface will inform owners if a carrier has entered operational debt. The total outstanding credit amount displayed here must be paid as soon as possible to avoid the loss of a carrier. What if you spent all your money on a carrier and you're having a difficult time recouping that so that you can maintain this situation? Okay. Everything gets disabled while it's pending decommission, so that means I guess people won't be able to just come and land and do whatever they want. After that happens, any credits remaining in the fleet carrier budget will be returned to the owner. Well, that's nice. Minus any running costs incurred since the decommission request was submitted. A final inbox message breaking down the total of credits reclaimed will be sent. Pilots with ships or modules stored on the newly decommissioned carrier will be informed of the situation. The assets can be recovered by following the instructions provided in this message. You know what? I'm not sure how I feel about that. But this isn't going to affect me right now because I'm not going to have one. But for those of you who are, that might be something to think about. I don't even know what the final cost is. I don't know if there's anything else we can do here. But what we can do is what we said we were going to do. We said we were going to go over here and land on one so you could see it. Let's go to the space bar and see what we think about that. Shall we? Hopefully this works out. I don't know. I'm going to buzz this area. I can't do anything with it. You can't land on it as far as I know. But you can look at it. A carrier, and we're not to land on. We'll probably get in trouble for going around here. Okay, so let's just go on. There is a planet up there. So I'm curious. Is a fleet carrier the same as a moon? Because it's showing a moon right there. Well, the space bar is a bit far away. 75%.
Understood. 75%.
I don't want to overshoot this one. My hand is not on the throttle. Last time I played, even if I was in the blue, it would shoot past the station. I'm wondering if it's going to do the same. It would shoot past the carriers, it would shoot past the station, and nothing I could do would fix it. So maybe something's changed. Curious. Very curious indeed. Now I feel like I need to slow down. Disengage. Yeah, I really thought I was going to end up on the moon. Alright. Fair enough. Alright. Okay, this is a space bar, apparently. I don't know. I don't even know. Let's just do this. Well, thank you. Alright, let's see if this works. Let's see what they have here. Oh. Okay, this is an issue. Oh, that's cool. So you can get an overview of the carrier. Okay, so we need 1,000 units of tritium. We don't get to choose where to go. Budget. We don't get to see that. Commodity trading. Oh, look. Fruit and vegetables, tea, water, grain, animal. Notorious commander access allowed. 10% tariff. Do you get to set the tariff or is it automatic? Weekly up. Wait a minute. Weekly upkeep. 5 million credits. Wait a minute. I guess if you're a multi-billionaire or if somebody's giving you, if you can get enough people to visit your ship, but gosh. I don't know. The Tritium Depot. Commodities market. There's nothing there. Not much you can do. That's okay. Just wanted to see. I feel like we've done everything we can do today. That is an accurate description right there. I don't know who named that, but that's the darn truth.